before we begin, I want you to know that you really offended me.
Gee, I like you a lot, too. What are you babbling about?
I know you're going to slam FIFA Soccer 96, and I think it's really tacky. It's one thing to dislike a game because it's bad, but it's another thing to dislike a game because you're bad. Didn't I see you lose to the Ivory Coast even though you were playing as Brazil?
I don't know how to break this to you, but I love this game even though it kicked my ass from here to Rio de Janeiro. I haven't said that about a game since the original XCOM.
Oh. Never mind.
While my partner pulls his foot out of his mouth, this would be a good time to give a little background on FIFA. EA originally released this as a console game back in 1993, where it immediately became the best computer soccer game ever made. This is the second PC version of the game, but since we failed to review the first one in IE, we're going to treat it as though it never existed and run down all the features of FIFA 96.
I'm back. Do you know any quick ways to get that Desitin taste out of my mouth?
What separates FIFA from all the other soccer pretenders is the amount of control you have over your players. As any real fan of the game can tell you, the key to successful soccer is ball control. Once you get the hang of it, FIFA allows you to move up and down the field at a dizzying pace. What's even better is the fact that you can play different styles: a short, crisp passing game, long passes down the field, or anything in between.
That by itself would make this game worth buying, but FIFA has a lot more going for it than a great game engine. It sounds great and looks really, really cool.
Wow, that was spoken like a true gaming expert. All the game menus are crisp and sharp, but that's par for the course for EA. What's really neat is that you can play the game in this high-res mode, and you can change to it on the fly during gameplay. Don't bother trying this if you're running a 386, but if you've got a relatively uncluttered P60 or better, this will actually work.
FIFA also comes with 7 different camera views: television cam, sideline cam, cable cam, end zone cam, stadium cam, shoulder cam, and my personal favorite, ball cam.
Oh, is that where I heard you screaming, "Be the ball," while you were playing?
Something like that. You can change your cameras on the fly during gameplay, and you can choose your favorite angle to view your replay.
There are 4 different ways to play a game. A friendly game, and I use that term loosely here because there's nothing friendly about playing the computer even though you have 2 difficulty settings, allows you to jump in, pick your team and an opponent, and start immediately. You can choose a national side or pick a team from one of 11 different national leagues.
If you feel that none of those teams measures up to your exacting standards, or as in our case, you need all the help you can get, you can create your own team of superstars. In League Mode, you pick a team to play for a championship. Under this option, you can play as one club and simulate other games, or you can take part in all of the matches. The computer creates the schedule and keeps up-to-date stats.
A word of warning here: if you decide to play an international league, it's not a bad idea to choose all the teams yourself, then control just one team. If you let the computer pick for you, the odds are good, for some strange reason, that you'll be facing Italy, Argentina, or any other number of world soccer powers that you can name on a regular basis.
Tournament mode is FIFA's version of the World Cup. The teams are divided into divisions for the first round of play. Then the top 2 teams from each division and 4 wildcard teams advance into the playoffs.
The playoffs are a single elimination tournament. You can get here from a tournament, or you can start your own playoff from the main menu.
When it comes to the Malaysian playoffs, I think your favorite has to be Singapore.
There's also a practice mode, which lets you polish up your soccer skills. If success is important to you, it's a good idea to go here even if you have previous experience playing FIFA.
You can also play over a modem. Unfortunately, you can't play over a network, which is a bad thing.
I like the fact you just said something negative. It shows that we're not complete pawns of the EA marketing department. Is there anything else we don't like?
Not really. I would strongly recommend playing this with a 4-button gamepad. You can use the keyboard, mouse, or a joystick, but your chances of avoiding complete humiliation are much better with a gamepad.
Well, I can see by the old clock in the wall that it's time to wrap up this love fest. Even though FIFA beat us both senseless at first, never fear, you eventually do get good at it with practice. Besides, if you get discouraged, you can find a friend who hasn't played the game before and pound him to a bloody pulp.
Whether you're a soccer fan or just someone who likes action-style sports games, this is a game you must have. You might even learn to enjoy real football and quit watching those steroid-addled giants push each other around on Sunday afternoons.